All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we are introducing this Lexus GX460. We needed something a little bigger than the Element that still resembled the Element. And believe it or not, this is kind of weird, but it kind of does. Spacing. It's an all-wheel drive V8 4.6. Very, very roomy. It has a third row. It's an excellent vehicle. It's kind of like a lot of people are buying them to turn them into overland or off-road vehicles. We just got it. Has 86,000 miles, so it was pretty decent in price. And we needed something that we could take on long trips that had a little more room and that we could pull or push things around. And then later on, we'll put some meaty tires like we did the Unicorn. So we'll probably go with some gold or black wheels with the Wild Peak tires, kind of like this. I think it'll look pretty cool. But since we just got it, it's probably about a week old. We've been driving it around, trying to get a feel for it. And feels pretty good. But like everything else, there's things that need to be done so you could say that it's yours. And one of those things that I like to do as soon as I get it is I change the cabin filter. You got to do it. Most people don't change it, and the dealer I don't think they really do it. And we'll find out how dirty it is. I did order it already, and I looked at a video on it, and it was pretty awesome on how easy it is to replace it. And I'm going to show it to you right now. So here's a filter. I did order the Bosch, the 6055C. It's pretty much the filter that goes in there. It's the basic filter, nothing fancy. It's not going to be anything exclusive or anything. But as you can see, I'll show you where it goes. Now, the Element, this is why it kind of reminds me of an Element. The Element has the same kind of, I guess, concept where you have to bring down your glove compartment. Then you have to remove the glove compartment pins right here on the side. This one, you don't have to do that. It's awesome. All you gotta do is push these two tabs right here. You see that? And the little compartment falls off. And then that's your filter case. That's it. So you take your tabs, just like the Element, and then you pull that right there. And there is your cabin filter. Take your cabin filter out. See that? The flow up, and that's it. This is amazingly easy. This cabin filter, as you can see, has a little bit of dust. It's a little dirty, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it. I bought the Bosch one, like I said, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. So here's the new one. The flow is up, and once again, just install. This is one of the first things I always like doing when I get any vehicle, and this will be no exception. And the fact that it's like right here and you can replace it, it should be very, very easy to do. And as you can see, it shouldn't even take you that long. This is usually the first thing I do whenever we buy an Element too, so it kind of works out. The fact that I don't even have to do a lot of work to take it out. Now the thing is that we did need, like I said, something bigger that was just as reliable. And these cars are pretty much rated for about 250-300,000 miles on motor, as long as you do the regular maintenance. This is a 2015 with 86,000 miles, so we actually got lucky and found one with very, very low miles. We did want a white one or a black one, and this is the first one that came available. It was at one of the Mercedes dealers here in Houston. It's got the clear lights, as you can see. The trunk is the one that opens to the side. See that right there? So it's pretty cool. Huge piston on it for the opening and closing. Spacing is pretty cool because you have the back seats back here, as you can see. So it becomes a third row, and then you have that spacing. Now, obviously, you cannot compare the spacing that you get in an Element, just because the Element has, you know, bottom floors that are flat. And then the whole spacing in the back, you put a bicycle in there. But like I said, you know, we needed something with some space, power, and, you know, we needed it to be reliable. And this is probably one of the best ones that we could find as far as what we thought would kind of have that feel of, you know, just like an older vehicle, but it was cool. And this is what we ended up getting. Now, we did look at a lot of other vehicles just to see if we could find anything. Once again, you know, we almost bought another Element just because we just don't, it's really hard to get out of an Element once you've had it. You have to know about it and understand what I mean. There's just something about driving those Elements that is really, really fun. That's how we ended up with this. So like I said, it's a very, very comfortable vehicle. I could tell you right now, I've driven, other than the Tahoe, I've driven other vehicles and they kind of sucked. We thought about a Highlander, 4Runner, but at the end, a lot of people, comments, things we looked online, this was one of the coolest ones. It's an all-wheel drive, has the high-low, it has the assist for the mountain, or when you're climbing. It's got AC seating, satellite radio, navigation. Everything's all set up. It's beautiful. It is a very nice car. And for the price, for the mileage, it's not bad at all. You know, it's very nice. And it's got the push start, which is pretty cool. Once again, I'm not going to really be driving it too long. We're not going to be driving it too long. We still drive the Elements. That's usually what we drive. That's our daily drivers. This is be more like a weekend or a family trip car. But if you are looking for something newer, but nothing too new where it's going to kill you bank wise, I'm going to tell you one thing. We did a lot of research. We looked all over for different vehicles, and the Lexus, the GX460, was probably the best bet for the money. Features, the fact that it's all-wheel drive, the fact that you can still get parts, you could still work on this still without having to take it to the dealer. There's a lot of things that you could do yourself that you don't need the dealer's help to reprogram computers and all that BS. So that was another thing we were looking at. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, I needed to change the cabin filter because it really bothers me not to do it. So it's done. That's the first thing. So that's how you change the cabin filter on a 2015 GX460. Very nice. I'll make more videos of it as we progress. And right now I've been doing a little work here and a little work there on the Elements. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, hit the like, and follow this journey. Let's see where we go with this. All right, be good out there. Take it easy.